Hmm. All right. Good evening. Good evening. I think it's working. Yes, seems to be. Right. Evening all. If there's anybody there, indeed. If not, it doesn't matter. I'll talk to myself instead. Hmm. If you are, give us a thumbs up as usual. Say something in the chat so I know it's working. That's always helpful. Peter and good evening. Good evening. I think everybody will out be doing Eastery things. But yeah, just a quickie read to remind people that stuff bought from the last couple of auctions need to be collected this weekend. So tomorrow I shall be at the warehouse in the morning at least. I don't think there's anybody booked in for the afternoon at the moment. So if you're intending coming tomorrow, do book in a time from the link in your email you had with your invoice. Or if you can't find that, just get in touch and let me know. Because once the last person's been tomorrow and I've loaded the van for Sunday, I should be coming home. Then Sunday, be meeting people at Rugby Services on the junction 1 of the M6 over in the Midlands, if you're that way. So I intend to be there for about 11 o'clock until 12, and then back to the warehouse at Godmanchester for the afternoon. I think there's a couple of people collecting there from about 2ish, and I can be there from 2 till 5 tomorrow afternoon. Then that's it till June. So get yourselves organised, get your bits and bobs collected. Now, if you do want to collect from Rugby on Sunday morning, bear in mind I need to know tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest in order to put the stuff on the van, or I'll be there and you'll be there and your stuff will be stuck in Godmanchester. Because if I don't know to put it on the van, I have many hidden talents, but mind reading isn't one of them. So do let me know. There's a couple of odd parcels as well. They've been collected from various different parcel collecting people. They've been gone out today. And there's still a couple of 3 or 4 parcels knocking about from 2 or 3 auctions back where they're all wrapped up, ready, quoted, and people haven't paid for them. So if you're expecting a parcel, you're wondering where it is, it's probably still at the warehouse because you haven't paid for the postage. There you go. So that's all of that notices out of the way, I think. Kevin, good evening, good evening. John Slim, collecting Rugby, can I bring a machine with me? Yes, I can put it in the van, no problem. Do bring a machine. That will go in for the June-ish auction. In David, in Peter C. So yeah, people keep asking when the next auction is going to be. So June, all being well, this collection will be coming in at some point. Over the next few weeks, they're sort of sorting it out at the moment. I don't exactly know what it's going to be yet. So I went to see it a couple of weeks back. There's all sorts of stuff. Chap's got a big collection. He's going to downsize it by quite a big chunk. But exactly what's going to come as yet, I don't know. But what there is there, and I think there'll be a bit of everything probably from what he was telling me. So he's got big things like jukeboxes, a couple of pinball machines, there's bandits, there's wall machines, trade stimulators. So kind of across the board really, a bit of everything, slot machine wise, vending machines. Then also lots of other stuff like vintage radios and record players and cameras and sort of vintage technology type stuff, I suppose you could call it. A bit of automobilia, a bit of Americana. Yeah, all that kind of connected stuff really. Huge barn full of it. And yeah, I was looking to sell some of it off and sort of rationalise the collection a little bit, I think. So yeah, that should be good fun. So that'll be sometime in June. Fingers crossed all being well, and then we'll do the next vintage amusement auction. Will be either later June or might creep into early July, depends. I don't want to take too much in before obviously this collection's been in and sold, just due to space. But yes, a few odd machines. Anybody who's collecting the weekend, not a problem. Bring them with you. Then we can sort out from that. Stephen, hi Steve, can I collect from Rugby and trying to contact you all week, but to no avail. Have you sent a message via the Easy Live thing? There is one or two coming today. But yes, no problem. I'll make a note and I will be sending out to everybody exactly where I'll be at the services. Basically, as you go into the services, you kind of drive around the edge of the car park, you go along with like all the Tesla charger things on your right in the first row, and I'll snuck in just in the very first row usually. So it's almost the furthest point from the actual service building you can get, because there's always plenty of space there to park the van. I'll be in my big white transit van, Ellie Hawk on the number plate, E13AUC, so you can't really miss it. But I will I'll try and see if I can do like a Google Earth image or something and stick a cross on it and send it through to everybody. So yes, no problem. I'll make a note and I'll contact you as well. He says looking for a bit of paper. I've got that many bits of paper on my desk. You think that's something to write on, wouldn't you, really? Let me put that there. Wormhole. No problem. I'll pop the bits on the van. Garrett, working tonight, but just a reminder, I'm coming to meet you at Rugby. Yeah, okay, Gary as well. No problem. So yeah, there's quite a few people collecting. So it's quite a good spot there, really, because you say going right into Leamington, and Leamington at the moment on the weekend, they keep doing all sorts of silly things, closing off roads for sponsored bike rides and walks and God knows what else, and it just gets a bit of a nightmare trying to get into town, to be honest, at the weekend. And plus, if 10 people turn up at once in our little street in Morton Street, it's a bit congested. So just saves you coming to the town, really. Easier to meet at the services. So yeah, so we aim for sort of 11ish, but I'm there to about 12ish. Then I've got to zoom back. But say anybody still, if you still want to collect from God Manchester, Sunday afternoon, I'm aiming to be back to the warehouse by 2. I can be there till about 5. So there we are. So hopefully that will sort everybody out across the weekend. Super. Yes. So so that's it then until June. I will carry on with the live streams as regular as I can on the usual days, Tuesdays, Fridays, Sundays, weekly email newsletter, which I'm sure most of you are on. If you're not, just go to elephanthouseauctions.com, stick your name in the email thing to keep up to date with what's going on. And then, of course, we've got in July, meet up at Paul's on the 5th of July. September up north as well. In due course, I will update the page on those, and again, I'll put it out in the newsletter and also on the live streams when I've got some more details up. Somebody was looking today, actually, when they come to collect at hotel prices in Clacton. At the moment, it was horrendous. It was like, I think the Travel Lodge was £120 or something. So yeah, we need to. I haven't booked anywhere yet. If anybody finds any hotels with good deals on, let us know. Yeah. Or we might all be sleeping on the beach or something. Super. So that's where all that lot. What else? I think, yeah, there's a couple of machines I've sold since the auction. Didn't quite get there on the day, but have managed to sell since. The Giant Wonders, the flyover, that one's gone. The French crane, I think that's sold as well. I think there's something else. I can't remember now. But yeah, I'll update the results in due course. I think the auction results are already up, but a few odd bits I've sold since are not on there yet. Yeah, super. So I'd say next vintage amusement auction, which will be either sort of late June or possibly into early July, and another one in about September-ish, then November. So it should be another 3, I think, this year. So yeah, hopefully we'll find lots of goodies for them. And then in my people keep saying, "Oh, enjoy your time off, your 2 months off." I'm not off. I'm just not doing auction stuff, not doing too much auction stuff. So yeah, I've got lots of other stuff to do. I will try and do a bit more on the Colcon website, and a bit more on version 4 I'm working on in the background. Yeah, lots of ideas for it, different things, different developments we're going to do. And yeah, see if I can get some of those programmed and up and running. Test them out. I might get some of you to test things, see if they're working. So that's ongoing as well. Where we're going to see coin up, yeah. Yeah, do more stuff with results and things and da 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 da. Lots of ideas. Anyway, lots of caravan parks around Clacton Way, maybe a cheaper option. Yeah, I'd have to do weekend deals. Monday, July, I suppose, is kind of high season, isn't it? But it's definitely worth a look, isn't it? See what kind of weekend deals there are. There's always things like Airbnb, isn't there? But again, weekends, July. I think it is going to be a shop around job, isn't it, really? Shop around job. Paul Wall says, been having a big move around today. Funny how you have less room than when you started. Yes. I keep having that problem. Trying to do house clearance. House clearing. You sort of attack a cupboard full of stuff, paper and stuff, things that need looking at. I think, oh, I need to look at that. Yeah, I need to file that. Oh, there's another bit of that somewhere. I've seen something, or that goes with something, or that's a part of something else. Just going through and you kind of empty the cupboard. You go, right, okay, yeah, I'll organise that. You turn around, you can't get out of the room because there's all these piles of stuff, and you wonder how on earth it all came out of that one cupboard. So yes. It's the same kind of thing, isn't it? Juggle stuff around, and all of a sudden it seems to take up more space. But never mind. You could always squeeze them in. Who was it saying today they'd got run out of room for machines? No, you always get another one in. You always squeeze another machine in. Just nudge them up a little bit. Nudge them up a little bit, rearrange them slightly. And then all of a sudden you can get another one in. It's great. Yeah. Right, what else do I need to tell you? Not a lot, I don't think. Anything else desperately I needed to tell you? Just a quick update, really, of the weekend plans of making sure I know when you're coming to collect your stuff, and whether it's at God Manchester or Rugby, so we get everybody's stuff on the van, and all fully organised. Regarding payouts, if you sold stuff and not got your bank details, or I've not paid you recently for anything, just let me know them, and I'll try and do a few tonight. There's still quite a few bits to be paid for, actually, because people are paying tomorrow and Sunday when they're collecting, some people. But we're getting there with it, so I'll have a look tonight and see what ones I can clear through and get them paid out. Yeah, so we're getting there, trying to square everything up. Marvellous. Brian says hands. Hands. Don't know. Don't know about hands. Do I owe you some hands? Do you need some hands? Have you got some hands? Am I getting confused? Not sure. Yeah, so that's where we're at with all of that, really. So, unless anybody else needs to know anything, that will probably be it for this evening. I think we'll catch up again Sunday night. I will try for Sunday night and get start getting some interesting stuff together again to look at for Sunday evening. Now we're sort of not doing any auction for a bit. Some old coin slots of World's Fairs and things. Found another couple of old ones, a bit older, sort of 60s ones with some interesting stuff in. Some machines I've not heard of again, so that'd be good. See if anybody else knows what they are. These intriguing things. Sometimes you see in a listing of machines for sale. It'll be I don't know, a Crompton's something or other. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. So, so there's more machines to add to the list, which is always good. But hopefully somebody might know what they are. Or better still, have a picture of one. You never know. So yeah, we'll do a bit more of that on Sunday. Super, right, I think that's it. I'm going to go and finish my cup of tea, find something to eat, and carry on there. Evening, Sinclair. You're very late to the party. We're just about to finish. You'll have to watch again from the start when we finish. I wasn't terribly excited tonight. It's really just to catch up of the collection deliveries across the weekend, as much as anything. But I was just saying, Sunday night, I'll start making a bit more effort again to find some interesting stuff to look at. Yeah. Right. On that note, I shall depart. I shall see a few of you tomorrow, and I shall see a few of you more of you on Sunday. And the rest of you Sunday evening. Smashing. Have a jolly Easter weekend, whatever you're up to. Try and eat too much chocolate. I should be trying to do that. Diet next week, I think. But chocolate first. That sounds like a very good idea. Right, on that note, I shall bid you all a jolly weekend and see you sometime soon. Nighty night.